How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to more Tainted Grail. So I had a big crash happen, so I lost my recording, but I'll just talk through what I did. So I came here, walked over here. This is the Sven village. Can't go in here yet. True to what that one guy told me, not to go try to talk to them yet. So I continued on here and talked to the alchemist, whose name is Dolph, and he asked me to get some crafting stuff from snails. So I walked around here, explored some more of this whole area. I haven't actually been up here, but I was underground in this crevice and along this walkway. This is where I came to at the end of the last episode. And then I found the snails here, and I believe here. So I did do a quick run around here. I didn't do anything. I just ran around in a big circle. Got the fast travel to the capital, where we'll go in a second. And then I also found a new quest that we can do at some point. So opened quite a bit up, but I didn't start anything new. So now we're going to go over here and talk to Dolph, see what happens with the Alchemist Quest, and then I will come back here and likely fast travel to the capital, where we will continue this episode. And hopefully I don't have another crash. If this this area does crash as much as I'm worried it's going to, then I'll probably not play the game for a couple weeks. Let them patch it some more, and then we'll come back to it at that time. They did upload my in-progress review of Act 2 earlier today, so that kind of covers a lot of what we've already gone through. But if they don't fix the patching in this game, we're going to have a hard time finishing it without skipping a whole bunch of stuff.
Though, of course, the greatest reward is knowing you've contributed to a breakthrough that could change Avalon. Speaking of which, would you like to contribute? You've proven yourself capable and resilient. The snail slime you brought me needs to be tested in conjunction with my formula, a distillation of Dalriata essence I've been perfecting. Simply stand against that wall there. One small injection, and you could become stronger, faster, maybe even resistant to the weirdness itself. Others might balk at such an opportunity, but I suspect you possess the vision to recognize greatness when it's offered. Now, shall we proceed with making history? Ah, how predictable. The truly visionary... The injection will only take a
Let's go for it.
You're awake at last.
That's, kind of feel like they missed something there. The dialogue wasn't matching at all.
I apologize for the accommodations. Locking you up was necessary. The process of creating the essence requires absolute precision.
Is this guy another crazy guy?
The Dalriata around you, they didn't survive the extraction process.
Nice. I think we got another crazy here.
A regrettable necessity, you understand. When their blood flowed through their veins, it served no greater purpose. But here in my laboratory, it gained meaning. I gave it purpose.
Oh, now he's gonna try to kill me. Dude, you're an asshole. Wow. Another crazy corrupt dude. Dolph's key. I didn't say that I failed anything. So I guess you're supposed to kill him. New quest. What's this? I should get back to Alma and report my meeting. Yeah, you think? That's 2 crazy alchemists. Double check if he has anything worth taking. Alright. Okay, where is she? Is she still sitting over in her camp? Oh, way over there. Okay, we'll have to fast travel.
Hey, you there. Non Rita.
What? Let me see those notes. Dolph, you deranged, twisted old man. I apologize. I'm just a bit shocked. I knew Dolph had unconventional ideas, but this goes far beyond what I ever imagined. There's something seriously wrong in our guild. Thank you for bringing this to light. Given how much you've helped us, I think it's time for you to meet Heled. There's no point in explaining too much now. Just know Heled embodies everything the guild stands for. That's all.
Okay.
Until next time.
So where is Heled? Meet Heled, head of the Alchemist Guild. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was here earlier. I didn't know what I was looking at. Alright, so maybe we won't do the capital this episode. We'll go over and meet Heled first and see what happens. Not a fan of fast travel because it does crash the game quicker, it seems, but it's a long way to walk. Looks like it's almost nighttime too. Yep. Right, so I need to work on my combat. Oh, I never noticed there was a shrine up here before.
Who goes there?
Oh, this guy. Prey of the Follower.
Your money or your love? We'll make short work of you. We'll make short work of you. This is...
Where is he attacking? Deer man? Scene ending Alchemist dungeon, all underscore. Okay. Let's see if this crashes the game. Oh, not what I expected. What? Dude, this is trippy. Oh, damn it. I am confused. This feels like I found a broken part of the game. Just in case. Well, see for that reason. Man, that's lame, so it won't save you. Okay. Let's see how this is going to get me over there unless I do like a run and jump thing. Nope. this is broken. Like I don't... Seeing these things here makes me feel like this is supposed to not be jumping. Alright, whatever the hell that was.
It's good to finally meet you. Alma and Tyrannus have sent me reports about your progress. Thank you for dealing with the troublemakers in our guild. Though I wish your introduction to us had been under better circumstances. I'm surprised you've even heard of that term. The Druids have always been very thorough in preventing our existence. Now that they're gone, I assumed that knowledge was lost. But yes, I am the head of the guild. And don't worry, I'm perfectly fine like this. Knowing what I might become, Dryads have always been a particular interest of mine. The curse couldn't have chosen better. Yes, a very old, very persistent one. Born of something abhorrent, I believe. It's carried and sustained across the land by the weirdness. I doubt we'll ever trace its origins. I've spent most of my life researching its possible causes, and this is the only explanation that fits, despite what some druids might have thought about the so-called feminine weaknesses they harped on about. The guild was founded long before I became a dryad. Trust me, I spent my entire career preparing for this eventuality. I built this place, gathered like-minded people, and only then entered the ritual circle. For further research, of course. I perceive things differently now, in ways I never could when I was flesh and blood. We are surrounded by boundless energies. It's made me realize how much there is still to discover, and how uniquely positioned I am for the exploration. Well, you see, but this... I was fairly certain, yes. This curse. There have been rare cases where a Ban Druid was born instead of a Dryad, but those are exceptionally It's better to prepare for the most likely outcome than gamble on the rarest. I decided not to see being bound to this place as a burden. It's not that bad. You were unfortunate enough to witness us at our worst, that's true. But such cases are rare, and we deal with them swiftly. Our goal is noble, but it can sometimes attract questionable individuals. Extracting and manipulating the spark of life sounds lofty and almost godlike. Some people take it to heart. Ah, I'm glad you asked. You've arrived just in time to witness our crowning achievement. You see, the propaganda about druids using human sacrifices in their rituals was not entirely unfounded. It wasn't something they did constantly, but it did happen on occasion, and the results were incredibly powerful. It allowed them to manipulate the weirdness in ways that were previously impossible. The force of creation, combined with the pure potential of the weirdness, created limitless possibilities. Yes, I don't believe in necessary evils, or that the ends justify the means. We desperately need a breakthrough in mastering the weirdness, but I vowed to find a different way. A better way. Being what I am has given me a unique ability to peer into the very energies that drive us, and what I uncovered is this. Human life is simply a form of energy. It is unique to us, and as I said, extremely potent. But it is still just energy. That means there must be a way to replace it with a more humane substitute. I believe so. In fact, that's one of the reasons I asked you here. After all the trouble we've put you through as a new member, I feel you've earned the privilege of seeing the fruits of our labor. Go on, take a look.
Okay. What the hell? Man, these guys are twisted. Effigy. Okay, that's disturbing.
And what do you think? We don't. Every component was obtained in strict accordance with the Guild's code of conduct. Using the power granted by my unique condition and the weirdness, I created a life force entirely of my own design. I infused that life into the creature. And now, here it is. Don't be vulgar. Of course not. Necromancers don't create anything. They merely toy with residual energies lingering in the dead. I didn't raise something that was once alive. I created life itself, from nothing. That's the interesting part. It actually does. Perhaps our form defines us more than we realize. Not the details, though. The liver was crucial for some reason. How so?
It doesn't sound like because it's creepy. Humanoid human-like force isn't basically human.
Of course not. My skin is covered in bark. I've been considering conducting the ultimate test. I've discovered that a dryad can be freed from the place she's bound to by completing the ritual with a human sacrifice. Obviously, that was never an option. But now, I have access to energy that should be equivalent. If it frees me, it...
So you sacrifice what you just created?
The energy has to be released, yeah. You have been vital in ensuring our guild runs smoothly once again. So
you want me to kill that thing? This is madness. How are you any better? Why
no,
not? Let's
the
do it.
chamber is ready for the ritual. You may proceed whenever...
Do I have to hit it, or can I just talk to it? I guess so. Sorry, buddy. I gotta join the guild, man. I've come too far.
It worked! I was right. All these years of searching have... No, of course not. It only means that its life energy was equivalent to that of a human. It worked exactly as it was supposed to. This truly is the beginning of a new era. Not only for us, but for all of Avalon.
I feel like I'm gonna regret that decision.
Now, I welcome you to the Guild as our newest member. But I believe you have your own path to follow. Whatever decisions you make, do not forget what it means to be an alchemist.
Alright, so we finally finished the Alchemist story. How are we for time? It seems like a good time to stop. We're at 26 minutes. So I'm going to wrap this one up, and then I will go through here, and I will see you next time in front of the Capitol, and we'll continue the main story. Thanks for watching.